Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm 10 years old. I'm in grade 5, American Division. I'm playing gymnastics. I love gymnastics very much. I started playing gymnastics when I was 3 years. Till now, I'm 10 years. So I spent 6 years playing gymnastics. My mom and my teachers are organizing my time to do both things, learning and playing a sport.
Tell me about your medals.
I enter many competitions like national championship and Cairo championship. On the national championship, I bring silver on the national championship and also gold and many golds. And on the Cairo championship, I bring bronze. Those are my medals. I bring the three stages: gold and silver and bronze. I take 1 week. I take 1 week to practice it. That's my dream is to be on the Olympics. I love Simone Biles. She's in the USA. She's the championship of the USA.
My name is Jenna. I'm 12 years old. I like tennis a lot. I've been playing it for 7 years. I've got a lot of champions, and and especially one in my club, and I got first ranks and second ranks. And my dream. I really want to I manage my time by doing a shuttle, and I do everything in it, and I my dream is to be the first rank in Egypt, in all the world, like Serena Williams, the first in the world.
Now it's time for art and drawing. Art inspired from both the ancient Egyptian as well as the modern Egyptian civilizations. Actually, Shahinaz Mahmoud is a very talented young artist, and she drew very beautiful and interesting drawings. She's in grade 9, and we'll know more about her works. Well, first of all, welcome, Shahi. Tell me first about your drawings. When did you get interested in drawing in the first place?
Well, art has definitely been something I've been inspired with since the beginning. The moment I started understanding and talking, I always wanted to draw. My mom always used to get me a paper or a pen, and I used to scribble everything. It actually used to come out really nice.
Now, is the fact that your mom actually is a stylist as well as into art, is that one of the reasons why you got interested in it?
Yes, well, she definitely inspired me to do many things, as well as continue with the drawing and the color schemes.
Now, tell me more about these beautiful drawings. Now, the first one, this is interesting. Yes, I think we need, because of the scarab, we need to put it this way, right? Now, explain to me the drawing and tell me what inspired you to do it.
This is more of an ancient Egyptian drawing. I was inspired with different pictures from the internet. I gathered many pictures and I put them together. Well, I definitely enlarged it since the pictures on the internet are small, and I drew it to be this. But the borders are the ones I did it on my own.
Now, I understand that you did it with a group of friends. Now, how did you distribute the work among you?
Well, definitely someone chose the colors we're gonna do, and someone came up with the idea of doing the border, and the others were coloring and drawing together.
Now, did you scan the sketch of the computer and then you just painted it, or you had to draw it by hand?
We had to actually draw it by hand.
Beautiful. How long did it take you? I find it very exquisite, especially the scarab. There are so many details in the beetle, the sun, the wings. Tell me more about working on it.
Well, it was not definitely easy since we don't have much art class. We have once a week. So it took us around 3 weeks or 4 weeks, 4 lessons of art to do it. And the beetle was, I think so, the second hardest after this one because it was small. But the beetle didn't actually take much since the colors were the same and faded because it has to do with the ancient Egyptian culture.
Now, which section of it was your own inspiration? You said the frame and yeah.
Borders. The borders were our inspiration.
Yeah. And which ones did you color?
We actually shared it all together. Like one would get bored with doing it and the other would do it. So yeah.
Yeah. What about the other one? Is it entirely yours or is it also group work?
This is actually more to do with the Arabic culture and the Arab music.
So would you explain to me the we have the flute, we have the rubaba, we have the oud, we have the drum. Tell me more about it and the choice of colors employed.
The choice of colors, we wanted more to go with the original colors of the instruments, that it wouldn't look fake. So, but for the background, we just did it watercolors that it would go with the instruments.
So this is watercolors with markers?
Yes, watercolors and markers.
Yeah. Now, for yourself, now you're ninth grade. Do you do other hobbies? Do you have other things that you're interested in?
Definitely love playing basketball, and I also train karate.
Karate, that's interesting. Martial arts. So tell me about time management, because to do sports, to do arts, and to study. So tell me about a day in your life.
Well, it's definitely not easy. My days and my everything was complicated, but as soon as I got a planner or an agenda, everything seemed so easy since I plan everything out from the day one. I started planning everything out, and it was definitely easier for me and less complicated.
Now, you lived in Dubai for a while and you've been in Egypt for almost a year?
No, it's actually more like 6 months. Yeah, I came right after my summer vacation. I used to live between Dubai and Muscat, Sultanate of Oman.
Now, during your childhood, did you live in Egypt for a while or you just came for visits?
I wasn't born in Egypt. I was born in Oman, and I used to come for my summer vacations.
So, how do you find Egypt so far?
Well, I'm the one who came up with the idea of like shifting everything from a different country and coming back to Egypt because everyone is here, my family, my friends. Just being in your country, your hometown, makes you feel safe.
Yeah. Now, what's your plan for the future? What would you like to be when you graduate from, let's say, first school? Which university you'd like to attend?
Well, I haven't planned a university yet. Well, is it gonna?
At least the major.
I want to be a doctor, a dermatologist.
Wow, that's hard. You need to study a lot.
Yes, I'm working for it. Many people told me it's hard. You have to work hard for it, and I'm like, I'll definitely do it.
And what about your other dreams?
Till now, I just want to make my parents happy and make them proud because they've done a lot for me, and I couldn't be more thankful to them.
I wish all your dreams come true.
Thank you so much.
Who would think that such a beautiful mural, rich, filled with so many elements in it, is done by a student. Actually, we have more than this piece. We have a variety of beautiful art pieces, and Farida Khalid will be representing the artists who made it to talk to us about it. Farida, tell me more about these beautiful murals and the artwork. And I said that you yourself, you are an artist as well.
Yes, that is true. And to be fairly honest, I didn't do this portrait just by myself. I had a help of my classmates. And I was also inspired by this work because we went on a field trip. We went to a farm. And this is how we got inspired by it.
Actually, it consists of so many items. Tell us about the materials in it, please.
Okay, well, they're mostly natural. All the materials here. You have glass and you have pebbles and rocks. You have nails and you have wood. It's mostly based on wood. Like everything that's being supported is made of wood.
Now, when you did this with your friends, did you do a sketch, like draw it first, or you worked directly on the piece?
Yes, of course. We brainstormed. We all talked about it first. We all had some ideas, and our teachers were included. Of course, they helped us and they gave us some ideas. And we all planted it out on a piece of paper, and we drew it, and then we came to a conclusion with it, and then we printed it out on the portrait.
Actually, there are so many pieces of work here. Like behind me, there is a painting. To the other side, there are like canvas, and on the side there is collage. Tell me more about the various pieces exhibited here.
Okay, well, over here is also one of our portraits of me and my classmate.
The microphone, would you repeat again, because the mic was in my hand?
Okay, it's okay. Okay. Over here, this portrait, we have also been inspired by mostly our students, because we go around and we look at what they're drawing, so we got inspired by the patterns that they've been drawing. So over here, it's basically called design technology, if you've heard of it. Over here is a mandala pattern. It's basically repeated circles, as well as all of the circles here, which have different patterns and colors. And we tried as much as we can to imitate it as a 3D drawing.
What about the one behind me? Is it made out of sand?
Yes, it's made out of sand.
Tell me more about it. How is it made? How this luster in it? It's shiny.
Well, we used glue, obviously, but at first we drew it. We drew the outer line for it, and then we decorated it, and then we put the sand.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
So much.
I'd like to know also about yourself. As a senior, you're a senior, right?
Yes, I'm a senior. It's my last year, and hopefully next year I'll be in college. And it's very hectic this year, actually, because I have my SATs, I have TOEFL, and I'm currently doing an extra activity called MUN, if you've heard of it, Modern United Nations.
Tell me more about it.
Okay, well, basically it's a universal kind of activity. It's where mostly all of the students gather around and they talk about the Modern United Nations. And you go to different schools and you do different types of debating, whether about organizations, about the country, financial crisis. It's mostly a global.
About words, it's all about studying, and we're right now in the library, and I'll be meeting with two young, talented and also very clever students. Actually, Saif Mustafa and Ryan Hussein, they won the spelling bee competition, and that needs a lot of hard work, a lot of study to know the spelling of the words. Now, welcome Saif. Tell me about the spelling competition.
It was very fun and challenging, but I was able to win first place.
Tell me, do you like reading?
Yes, I enjoy reading.
Now, does that mean that to be able to win a spelling competition that you have to read a lot and practice? Tell me, how do you do it?
I just find a lot. I enjoy reading vocab words, and I hear new words. Then I just ask my mom how are they spelled and what do they mean. So then I remember them.
Well, before we start talking to Ryan, I'd like just to show this is the certificate of Saif. He got the first place in the spelling. Now, what about you? Tell me about you, Ryan.
I'm in grade 4. Yes. Last year, I was in grade 3 and I entered the spelling bee contest. Yes. I got second place because of the word Armenia.
Now, tell me, was it hard? Was it very competitive like the other school children? Were they very clever? Did you feel that you had to exert a lot of effort to win? Or was it easy?
Easy.
So you know a lot of words?
Yes.
How do you memorize the words? Like, do you write them? Do you read them a lot? Do you say them out loud? How do you study?
Sometimes I look in inside the dictionaries in my free time to learn new words.
Now, so when you do the spelling, do you know the meaning of it as well? Or is it just how is it spelled?
Sometimes I know the meaning, sometimes I just spell it.
And would you show us your certificate, please? And that's which place?
Inside second place.
What's your dream?
I dream to be an engineer.
An engineer. What about you? Tell me about your dream, Mustafa.
I dream to be a pilot, and also, if I can, I will be a basketball player. Even though I'm short, I believe I can still be a great basketball player.
So, are you practicing? Have you joined the basketball team?
I am taking basketball practice, and I will take a test. I just don't know when, but
the tryouts?
Yes.
Now, tell me about time management. Like, how do you organize your time? When do you study? When do you play? And if you're going to do basketball, when do you practice?
I can study fast and have time to play. And then in basketball practice, it's from 7 to 8. So I just come back home and just play some more. Then I go to sleep.
What about you, Ryan? Do you like sports?
No.
You don't do soccer or any of these, or swimming?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you do?
Knowledge feeds the brain.
The brain.
And food feeds the muscles.
Perfect. So do you eat healthy food?
Yeah.
What type of vegetables do you like?
Cucumber.
Cucumber is good, right?
Yeah.
So now, before I leave Saif and Ryan, I'm going to test their spelling skills and see how good they are. Well, Saif, would you spell something for me, please? All right. What about the leatherback turtle?
Leatherback turtle. Leatherback. And space turtle. Leatherback turtle.
Perfect. That's great. You're so good. Now, Ryan, what about the North Atlantic Ocean? How do we spell it?
North space Atlantic space Ocean.
Perfect. Excellent. They are really good. Actually, it would have been hard for me to spell these words. I wish you all the best. I wish all your dreams come true.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Hani. I'm on 5th grade, and singing is one of my favorite hobbies. I started singing since the 2nd grade, and I love singing so much. Singing is one of my favorite things to do with my friends. We sing a lot together, and like I turned on the karaoke and we started singing, and it's just one of my favorite dreams to be a big star, to be to be a singer, and I love singing so much on stage. My name is Yusuf Ahmed Farag, and I'm in grade 5. And singing is the best thing because it's the best way that I express myself in it.
We have seen together a variety of activities by you and for you. And that brings us to the end of Kids Show. Until we meet again with more activities, it's goodbye.
Bye bye.